All right. Hello. I am wearing my hat today to give some sort of authority, as if I have that. I think mainly the feather is what gives authority. It shows whether a man has found the feather himself or whether he acquired the feather through other means. Don't take me too seriously. I was just wearing my wife's Birkenstocks into the gas station with this cowboy hat on. Shout out to the Texas Trappers and Fur Hunters Association, for which I am a member. I wanted to start by saying the only person that I trust right now on the internet is Carpo719. And other than the trapping content that's strictly trapping content, I don't trust anyone talking about anything right now. And particularly, the only person that I had left in the mainstream, or we can say the mainstream, was Tucker. And I believe Tucker is compromised. We all know that Tucker's father was CIA. And I think Tucker says things to he slanders the reefers. He goes after, and I remember him saying once, people get hurt. I don't know if he was talking about, because they can kind of lump things together, but he was talking about cannabis specifically, and he mentioned that, and I just, that raised my flag, and it was yesterday's thing about the CBD outlets, when he says that solar farms, the landscape, that America is generally speaking beautiful, but it's on the down, it's on the decline. The landscapes are beautiful if they're not ruined by solar farms and CBD outlets, And I thought that was an interesting thing to say. And I thought, as a man from Texas who regularly has my first, third, and fourth violated by a bunch of welfare collecting commies, I think it's interesting to hear that from basically what everybody would consider to be the voice of the people at this point in time. Because obviously the president, Trump, is completely compromised, and everybody knows that. And so then we go deep down the rabbit hole of these people who are starting to slander groups. Obviously the dumb Christians are mad at Muslims. The dumb Christians are mad at Jews. The Christians are mad, the smart Christians are mad at the occult. Some people are mad at the Masons. And I'm not super familiar with the Masonry. I've done some research. I think that people are, I think deep within all of these institutions, we have corruption, And I think I got a little lodge here in town, and I'm thinking about joining the lodge because I'd like to spread some of my words. I'd like to share some of my thoughts. I think, obviously, another war is interesting. Obviously, Netanyahu has to go into another war because he's fighting off these charges. And then Trump is going into this war for a similar situation. Not the charges that we see, but the allegations within the Epstein files and the fact that he's like, oh, nothing to see here. The guy's dead. Is the guy dead? Is the guy dead? Did we win the war on drugs? You know? Did we win the war on terror? I think that Zhang says some things. I think that Tucker says some things. I think that Candace says some things that are all true. Just like Trump used to say some things that are true. But you can't help but hear like the wrong note in a song. Someone screwed up their part. When they say something that doesn't ring true, they can say the true thing 90% of the time. And perhaps Carpo's right in that these people are not aware that they're being played. But I would say that if you've got a big ass influence and they let you have a big ass influence and they haven't come for you yet, I don't know what's protecting these people. You know what I mean? I don't know what's protecting these people from the deep dark state. They act like they're coming after Tucker, like they've been coming after Tucker. You know, I think they were coming after Trump, weren't they? You know, I think it's all a bunch of bullshit, and I'm sick of living here in this shadowy land. That either we're going to be victims of a psyop from the propaganda, or we're going to be victims of a psyop like involved. You know? I got the two dogs in here being peaceful. I got they just been fed. I got a couple more traps from the antique store yesterday. A little vise, a draw knife, a Greenlee draw knife, and a cast iron pot with a handle on it. And so that's where my mind's at. That's what I've been thinking about. This year's going to be my best year on the money. I mean, I did okay last year. I'm going to do pretty good this year, looks like. And guess it don't matter, does it? I'm spending it while I can on shit that matters. Because obviously the money don't. And we're going to quit doing... they're going to quit doing business with us, the big wigs. And our country's going to be left for the birds. And the big wigs that run the monetary policy, I mean, they're the people that are making the decisions right now, obviously. But I just wanted to round off this point. I won't go too long about how I don't trust anyone. I don't trust myself. So I damn sure don't trust anybody online. You know? Right now, the only person that rings true to me is Carpo 719. And then the trappers who are just like trapping, you know. That's just like hunters that are hunting or fishermen that are fishing or anybody that's staying out of politics and just doing their normal content. They seem genuine to me, obviously, because they're not compromised or bought or giving their opinion on those matters. Because once you do, it seems if you get any traction, if you become any sort of significant, it seems that something's going on there. And that obviously we know the algorithm doesn't just put something in front of you. It's catered to a certain agenda. Spring turkey is tomorrow. Opening day is tomorrow. I saw a couple today crossing the road. So all you turkey hunters that are getting out there, all you spring beaver boys that are getting out there, Godspeed, good luck. And let's keep the community tight. Y'all, God bless.